Wannabee. Let's talk about this card. Hi, it's your local Dragon Lady here, and first I'm going to apologize for the lack of content. Now, yes, I've still been doing Dragon Capture jars, and nothing against them. I love doing Dragon Capture jars, but I feel like I haven't been doing a lot of card or profile discussions or anything, so I'm going to make it up to you. I want to talk about the card Wannabee. Oh boy, this card was recently released from the Cyberstorm Access set. And husband and I, we've been having a lot of fun with this because we play a lot of trap shenanigans, and that's really what this card was made for. So here it is. So she's, I just love this card. She's so cute. She's like, nah, 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 nah. And that's exactly what this card does. It's totally a neener, neener kind of moment. So during the end phase is where this card shines. So you send this card from your hand to the field, or the field to the graveyard. You excavate cards from the top of your deck equal to the number of your opponent's unused back row zones. So really this card is far more useful when you are going first, or if you just happen to know your opponent's not playing a lot of back row. So even if they're not, they're probably going to have 3 or 4 unused zones. So that's really good. If you don't have a Pot of Prosperity, this is a good substitute for that. And you can set 1 excavated trap to your field, but the problem is you have to send it to your graveyard during the next end phase. So this is something that's it's a lot better if using normal traps, but that's the thing. This card does not specify what trap. It can be a counter trap, it could be a permanent trap. So it depends what kind of a trap deck you are using. Also place the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. You can only use the effect, of this card, Wannabee, once per turn. So this got me thinking. I could use this for my Nurse Burn Samochi deck, the purple lemonade, because I have 2 alternatives to having a permanent card on the field for burning, and that is the Dark Lord Nurse or the bad reaction to Samochi. Now sure, I can use Wannabee to get the bad reaction to Samochi out, but it is a permanent trap, so this is something that you would have to be able to do while while you have a lot of set cards that can do instant burn, if you go first. So say if you have multiple gift cards set, or Try and Guess, or Pass of Destiny, sure, if you set that on your first turn and on your end phase, ditch the Wannabee, hopefully excavate the bad reaction to Samochi and set it, sure, it's good for that situation, but personally I recommend this card for the normal traps, if you already have the Samochi set and activated, or already have the Dark Lord Nurse in the field. So anyway, I added this to this deck, and I'm going to show you how it works. So this is how I have Wannabee incorporated into the Nurse Burn Samochi deck, because we want to, the whole thing is traps, mostly traps, and we're trying to turbo those traps as fast as we can, or burn our opponent to death. And we all know the Wannabee is, you gotta do it quick, because that trap, whether it's set or activated, it's going to go to the graveyard at the end of the next end phase. So turbo speed is the key. So starting off, I have 2 copies of Lord of the Heavenly Prison. This is just for the reveal effect to protect your back row, because once people figure out what you're doing, they want to get rid of those back row. Dark Lord Nurse, 3 copies, and with the 3 copies of the Wannabee to turbo those traps and use them faster. So those are the only monsters I have in this whole deck. This deck was never known for a lot of monsters. Now if you don't have Lord of the Heavenly Prison, because it is kind of hard to get a hold of, Lava Golem is a good choice, because you can nerf your opponent's board with this, and plus they will slowly be burned, especially with some of the slowdown cards I have here. So for draw power, 3 copies of Pop Extravagance, 1 copy of Upstart Goblin, because why not? With Nurse, you're going to at least do 1,000 points of damage when you draw a card. 2 copies of Prosperity. If you can fit a 3rd one in there, that's fine, because if you go first, you're not going to worry about doing half damage to your opponent. 3 copies of Banish for the Dark Lords, just to Get Dark Lord Nurse as quickly as you can. 2 copies of Demise of the Land. We want this because we want to turbo out Dark Sanctuary. Now, of course, yes, you could have used this with Mystic Mine when it was legal, but I like Dark Sanctuary more because it makes your opponent hesitate to attack. They still can, but it can cost them because you flip a coin, and if it lands on heads, their attack is negated, and they take half the damage of the attacking monster's power. So, and I've actually won games with this. Yes, it's a coin toss, it's up to chance, but oh my goodness, I've had opponents stop from attacking simply because of this card, because they were a little wary of the coin toss. It was going to go roll in their favor. So, the traps. Oh, so many of the traps. So, Grave Digger's Trap Hole. It's a negate, and it can burn your opponent's life points by 2,000, which is great. It's an interrupter with damage. You can't go wrong with that. And the rest here is pretty much for in combination with your Dark Lord Nurse. So, gift card, instead of gaining life points, they're going to be burning for 3,000 life points. Pass of Destiny. Now, this can work in your favor. You toss a coin, and if the result is in tails, they take 2,000 damage. So that's what that can apply to you. Or if it's heads, they will gain 2,000 life points. But with Nurse and Samochi, it doesn't matter. Your opponent will take the damage no matter what. You, on the other hand, you have something to gain or lose from this. Try and guess. Everyone is playing fusions, mostly. A lot of synchros, XCs, but that's all that matters. You basically activate this card, you declare Fusion, Synchro, or XC, and if your opponent has more of that card in the extra deck than you do, they take 3,000 life points. Well, they take the damage. Well, they're supposed to gain the life points, but it's going to turn into damage thanks to Nurse and Samochi. And the best thing is our extra deck has none of that. We have nothing but Link monsters, so the rule of that, as long as it's legal, have 3 copies of each. Perfect. Trap Trick, same idea as Wannabee. You want to turbo some of those traps faster. So this is good to get at the gift card, the try and guess, and the Pass of Destiny faster. And of course, last but not least, the bad reaction to Samochi. Same thing as the Dark Lord Nurse. It just gives us more options. This is not a good card to reach for if you're using Wannabee, unless of course you already have, your gift card and your try and guess and your Pass of Destiny, or even Trap Trick already set. So if these cards are already set, bam, you can use Wannabee to try to search out or dig in for your bad reaction to Samochi, because you can kill your opponent in that one turn. If you already have it set, then no, your best bet is use Wannabee to get one of these other traps. So, okay, that is how I have the deck built with Wannabee. Let's see how it works. Okay, can I go first? No, no. Can I go first? But I mean, my hand's still fine. It just depends if if my opponent gets a lot of interruptions. So, oh, we have a defensive style. Well. I mean, this is going to be good for damage. But I'm going to activate this so they can't destroy my back row. End my turn. I'm not going to chain. Okay. Okay, we're going to activate. I want to activate him after. Set. I'm going to set Path of Destiny. Okay. Can my this is a good hand and all that, but I wanted to have Wannabee because that's the point of this. Raigeki, that's okay. I mean, sure, I really don't, he served his purpose. He served his purpose. As long as I live. And again, that is fine. XX Saber, huh? XX Saber, alright. It possibly requires an attack. Ah. And we got 2 free, so this, so it looks like this game is not gonna go with a Wannabee. So I guess I'll have to go to something different. Yeah, I don't blame the person for wanting to have a rematch. Okay, let's try game 2. Game 2. Okay. No, I want to. All right. Yes, I have a Wannabee. Okay, perfect. Only took 2 games. All right, 2 games to get a Wannabee. But I'm going first. Whoa. This is different. Ladies first. Oh. Aw. Chivalry is not dead. It is not dead. But this person may not like this, though. Because I already have 2. So I'm going to have to take a chance and get out the Dark Lord Nurse. Okay, so we are going to normal summon the nurse. Set. And we are going to activate Wannabee. So we need, so we already got 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. So we are going to. I know. So we have to use gift card first because that's what's going to go. Another gift card. Now this is going to be the tricky one. Try and guess. I have no idea what this person's playing. So I'm going to take a guess and try fusion. Yes, they have fusion. I have jank deck. Oh, anyway, there you go. My fellow dragons, that is how Wannabee works. It's okay. All right. Thanks for being a good sport. Oh, and no, I was just testing this proof of concept. Okay, anyway. Remember, always be a good sport to play the game at the fame. But yes, if you want to improve your janky trap decks with Wannabee, this is how you do it. So, see you next time. Bye!